Well, the pupil pulled one over on the teacher as Nigel Grosvenor Queen's Royal College couldn't deliver the win over his former school, St. Anthony's College, and their new coach, Ron Daniel, as the Tigers advanced to next week's North Zone Inter-Col Final against St. Mary's College. While the Saints handed Fatima a 2-1 defeat, the Tigers had a similar result against the Royalians to book their place in the final. The Royalians were hoping to honor their new coach Nigel Grosvenor with a big performance against his former team. But the Tigers of St. Anthony's College were also keen to make their new coach Ron Daniel proud and get into the zonal finals. Something had to give, and the Royalians got a sniff early but failed to capitalize as the ball bounced around in the area. Players were laying it on the line given what's at stake, and they weren't holding back. But the Tigers were beginning to settle midway through the half and kept Jacques Poon-Lewis and his defense busy all afternoon. They started to tighten the screws on the Royalians, but despite some good looks, failed to cash in as the defenders always seemed to get a crucial touch to keep the Wolves from the door. They were knocking again shortly after, but this time Poon-Lewis got his angles right and snuffed it out. Eventually, the Tigers would break through, thanks to Tyrese Bailey's enterprise, as he sliced and diced his way into the area, where he was eventually wiped away by defender Ayuba Francis, leaving the referee no choice but to point to the spot. Bailey dusted himself off and he calmly slotted home for the opener. Bailey was feeling it now and confronted Poon-Lewis again, only this time he chose the short end and the keeper had it covered. The Tigers would break through again when this need-through ball completely dissects the defense, and Chebeni made no mistake, as Poon-Lewis could only stand and watch the ball bounced in for 2-0 to the Tigers. They almost added a third shortly before the half, but Bailey's cross is a little too strong for the onrushing Jonel Brown, and it stayed 2-0 at the interval. In the second half, they went for the kill, but the Royalians' defense bent, but it didn't break. Moments later, they were stretched again, and somehow the chance was missed from up close. But that QRC fight resurfaced when Caleb Keel fired home a beauty to beat Jabari Bryce from distance to cut the lead in half. He almost brought them level moments later, only this time his right foot effort was saved by Bryce, who did well to deny him here. The Royalians thought they broke through here, but once again Bryce was in the way with a fine save. The Tigers again came close to adding a third, but were denied by Poon-Lewis, but it didn't matter as they rolled on 2-1 winners to face St. Mary's in next week's zonal final.